Portal Stories Mel is a mod for Portal 2 that came out in 2015, and 4 years later, I'm somehow still playing it. Just kidding, I only played it like twice, but regardless of how much I played it, I think it was a phenomenal mod. Back in December, I uploaded Portal 2 without jumping. That video did fairly well. Wow, I screwed up my script. That video did fairly well, so I'm back for round 2. Can you beat Portal Stories Mel without jumping? Here's the ground rules. Any pressing of the spacebar is 100% forbidden. Blue gel physics are also allowed. I just can't jump on it manually. Got it? Now let's do this. The first chapter starts off very relaxed and chill. Cave Johnson, which is actually Harry Callaghan doing a J.K. Simmons impression, leads us through the Michigan town of whatever it's called, complains about elevators, then leads us to our first test, which is an extended sleep program. Nothing will go wrong, right? It went very wrong. We woke up far into the future, woken up by Cave Johnson, which is actually Stig Finson Sidtangen, that can't be right. Dragonor doing an impression of Harry Callaghan doing an impression of J.K. Simmons. Dropping down here is very easy. Once you get the vintage portal gun and shoot a portal through this window, we run into our first problem. We can't get through this window. It took a little longer than last time, but beating Portal Stories Mel jumpless is once again impossible. I guess that means the title is misleading, huh? Well, you know the drill. Time to start counting jumps to find the minimum. Jump number 1. Once we get out of the offices, we run into another small problem. We can't just walk into this portal. Luckily, we can just backtrack to get to a different portal. All that's left is to head through this door and holy crap! Birds are terrifying, man. They eat your food and tweet and... Time for the real puzzles to start. Just as a reminder, falling on blue gel from above makes us jump automatically, which doesn't count as a jump. The next chamber is complicated. Well, as complicated as not being able to get onto this thing gets. Jump number 2. I got all the way to the end of this chamber before realizing that I forgot the cube, and getting that cube is tough. I'm supposed to make a portal here and jump off this blue to get it out of the room. Can't do that. At first I tried bouncing it like a basketball onto the platform, but that didn't work. Covering it in gel didn't work either. Eventually, I tried falling from above and grabbing it. That worked pretty well. After some sightseeing, we come to this part. I'm supposed to run and jump across. Not happening. So here's my idea. Run and throw the cube onto that button. I died a lot. But eventually, I managed to land it on the button and continue.
Initiating flooding procedure.
That's coming up from new app.
Everyone's favorite security system, Aegis, has a very deep voice. This guy is trying to kill Virgil and I plan on surviving with minimal leg workouts involved. Now that I've gotten out of the main chambers, everything starts falling apart. Toxic goo is rising, and these offices are going to completely upset the jump counter. This part wants me to stack boxes and jump up them. Ha! I'll just go back to the last... Well, I guess that's not happening. I have no choice but to jump. Jump number 3, 4, and 5. Not good, but had to be done. Now, in order to get into this vent, I have to jump on a box, and there's no other way. Jump number 7, and 8. This was the upset to the jump counter I was talking about. This part wants me to jump onto the blue gel covering the walls. Luckily, after some messing around, I got blue gel on the ground so I can jump off that into the walkway. Like I said, right onto the walkway. We open the vault and get to move on to the next chapter. The junkyards of chapter 3 are dangerous and must be... Just kidding. This is Virgil. He's a small robot who isn't smart enough to tell me how to move a box so I don't have to waste a 9th jump getting over it. Turning on power to the area electrified the water here, and there's a whole jumping course here in order to get back to Virgil, which I'm able to walk over just fine. And yet this box still takes a 10th jump from me, and also an 11th. In the meantime, we managed to anger security.
Unregistered life forms detected in facility.
The rest of chapter 3 is pretty easy. My only issue is forgetting how to solve the chambers. And this part, where I have to make jump number 12 because Mel can't walk onto this tiny step. And also this part in the same chamber, where I can't find a way around jumping on this blue gel to reach the cube. Jump number 13. Security System Aegis tries to catch me again with his death trap, but fails.
Oh, why on earth is it always such a problem to get from point A to point B when you're outside of the testing tracks?
I couldn't have said it better, Virgil, because this catwalk is broken and I can't walk over it. But I play by my own rules. I also have to play by my own rules again here. Turns out going from one funnel to another is very difficult, but doable. And that ends Chapter 3. Chapter 4 starts with a bang. I have to get out of this elevator, but I can't seem to... Oh, wait, never mind. Now to move on to the rest of Chapter 4. Everything here is fairly easy. I had to get another cube out of a room, and this time my basketball bounce idea actually worked. In fact, everything in Chapter 4 is easy. No fancy moves, no jumps. Just gotta make sure I don't fall. Chapter 4, over. Evil robot Aegis must be defeated if we want to leave this facility. Time to do exactly that. Just gotta handle some turrets first, then a little more. But now I'm stuck in this room, with no choice but to make jump number 14 and 15 in the other room. Smooth sailing from here on out. Oh, jump number 16. There really wasn't a way around that one. Turrets are everywhere. Then I get stuck in a room with a whole bunch. A simple target swap should do the trick. Time to face Aegis head on. The water in this room is electrified, just like before. There's no way I can just walk over it this time, right? Wrong. I can use those new turrets to start taking out Aegis' servers, which, by the way, was a breeze. Moving around was very easy. No gel to complicate things this time. Now to jump inside of Aegis and shut him down. And with that, Portal Stories Mel is officially completed. The final total of jumps was 16, which is 5 more than Portal 2's minimum. Just like last time, I'm sure one or all of these jumps could be shaved off. Now all that's left to do is have Daniel T Gaming do this, but with only crab walking. Maybe I should ask him if he wants to do co-op jumpless. Shoutouts to everyone who are still doing these pointless challenges and having a better success rate than me. And another shoutout to Daniel T Gaming, who also did Portal 2 jumpless and credited my original video. Thanks for watching. Until next time.